What's up, guys? Welcome back. My friend told me that he's heard of this guy that would just smack the table every once in a while, randomly, as he was talking with someone else, having a conversation. He would just go, like Tourette's almost. But by doing that, you can do that with your friends, maybe not to random people, but by doing that, it gets you out of your head. Because a lot of, even before turning on this snap the fuck out of it, whatever you're going through, and be present. Good way to get present. So, a lot of you guys have asked me to show you my favorite books. I don't own all of my books. A couple of them, I own them, but they're on Audible. Okay, so I'm going to share, I got a list of my favorite there, and I'm going to share with you these. Now, the first one really helped me when I was selling Mini Coopers. And this is called Little Red Book of Selling, 12.5 Principles of Sales Greatness. And this is by Jeffrey Gitomer. Kind of a small book. The dude's a bit of a nut, pretty crazy, some funny animations, but just look at that picture. A little spiral to the top. Great book. Next one on the list. And this is the true self-help master, Brian Tracy. No excuses. I have a few of his. I've read Eat the Frog and his other ones, Bullseye. This one is phenomenal though. Probably my favorite one. Eat your dinner before dessert. Packed with wisdom, Brian Tracy lays it down. Get your ass moving. Sam Keen, Fire in the Belly. Guys looking to be manly men, this is the book for you. Really gets to the heart of what it is to be a man. What does it mean in this day and age? Old book, old classic, Sam Keen, Fire in the Belly. Very, very good. Next, we have Crucial Conversations. You can see there. A very powerful book. A very simple message, but very powerful. A lot of techniques that you can apply, but definitely a powerful message that you can come away with and apply to your relationships, at work, wherever you may be. Just get Crucial Conversations. Great book. The classic, Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. We're on the One Girl a Day Challenge. This book is awesome. If you want to learn about social dynamics, if you want to learn about being better with people, Dale Carnegie is the man to start. This will lay the foundation out. The Bible. This is pretty much the Bible. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I don't mean the Bible in a sense of the Bible. I mean the Bible of self-mastery, development, planning. Very important. Learning the 7 habits of the highly effective people. Stephen Covey's the man. Now, this book is the second one of Jack Donovan's. It's called Becoming a Barbarian. And his first one was called The Way of Men. Now, I would honestly not say this is my favorite book. This is not a favorite book. I would urge you to read The Way of Men, which is his first one, by Jack Donovan, okay? Very powerful book. Another one, read that along with Fire in the Belly. If you're interested in masculine energy, becoming, what does it mean to be a man? Really, what does it fucking mean? All right, he lays down the truth. Before I go on to what I have on my Audible right now, because a lot of these books, I prefer the ones I have written down to listen to while I'm in the car. Like Brian Tracy said, turn your vehicle into a university on wheels. I also read some of these, but these are all great to listen to and really digest that message fast. Before we go on, my all-time favorite fiction book is by Patrick Rothfuss, and it's called The Name of the Wind. All right, and I know a lot of you guys are like, don't give me that fiction. All right, fiction's the fucking shit, man. Seriously, look at this tome I'm reading. Still finishing up this brick of a book. All right, amazing book. Words of Radiance. But The Name of the Wind. If you guys read one fantasy fiction book, read that book. I think it will resonate with any young man or woman so much. So, onto the list. We have The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. Very awesome book. Very cool. You can turn this book on no matter what chapter it is. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling ungrateful, if you're giving too many fucks, this book will whip you into shape. Guys, you only have so many fucks to give. Choose them wisely. Be selective with them, all right? Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. Hands down, probably one of the most impactful books as far as social interactions. He talks about when two frames collide, and then he gets into sales. He even applies it to sales. He applies it to pitching, advertisements, whatever it may be. He talks about the crocodile brain, how we digest information and why we turn it away, why we just tell people to get the fuck out of it. We're not going to listen to certain people if they don't present it in a way that we can understand. Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. Listen to that book, digest it, it will change your life. Trust me. Next, The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. I've been seeing this book pop up a lot in some of my, it was laying on Joe Rogan's table in his podcast. A lot of people talking about this book. Steven Pressfield is a monster writer. He wrote The Gates of Fire, one of my favorite fiction books also about the Spartans' Battle of Thermopylae. But The War of Art is, don't get it confused with Sun Tzu, The Art of War. The War of Art is all about doing the work, fighting the resistance, slaying that demon that tells you don't do the work, right? Very powerful, kick your ass book. The next is by Simon Sinek, and I'm going to leave all these down below. Leaders Eat Last. Very insightful book on leadership. How to lead either your company or your tribe. How to be a good leader. It dives into the effects of dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, endorphins. What the impact that your leadership is having and how to lead efficiently by empowering your team, bringing out their potential, not just telling them what to do, but goes very deep. Simon Sinek is a beast. Leaders Eat Last. Very long book, but very cool book. Probably my favorite out of all of the Robert Greene books. We had The Art of Seduction, The 33 Laws of War, The 48 Laws of Power, and his last and newest book. He also had 50 Laws of 50 Cent mixed with him. We have Mastery by Robert Greene. All right. I know Ziz was a huge fan of Robert Greene, but I really don't like his books too much. But Mastery is awesome. He's a good writer. Next one is this is really insightful, guys, for your relationships. If you're in a loving relationship right now, you can make it better. You can make it stronger. All right. If you're thinking about why your relationship is failing, you can understand the dynamics and what is going wrong. David Deida, The Way of the Superior Man. I've read this book and I have listened to it and I've ingrained it in my mind. And I'll give you just a little tip of the iceberg. There exists a polarity in a relationship. There has to, or it's going to crumble. Just like there's a North Pole and a South Pole, there's a polarity, there's a magnetism because of these two poles. They're opposites. In a relationship, there has to be a masculine and a feminine, regardless if that's two men or two women, or a man and a woman, right? It has to exist or it crumbles, okay? The woman can be the masculine or the man can be the feminine. But if this is fucked up, the relationship's fucked. Trust me, get this book. David Deida, probably really impactful book that has changed my life. That and Pitch Anything, great places to start. And then the classic Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. A lot of my favorite quotes, man. When you arise in the morning, or you don't have power, you have power over your mind, not outside events, or if the gods are just, right? There's so many great quotes by Marcus Aurelius. Very stoic philosopher, mindset, just dealing with life, being grateful, being thankful, taking on life, bro. And Marcus Aurelius is a fantastic read. Meditations. And lastly, a collection of sort of all the great writings of history and great men and their works, small essays and quotes, motivation, is The I was trying to say the tried and true, but Brett McKay, the creator of Art of Manliness, wrote a book called The 7 Manly Virtues. It's called Manovationals, like devotionals, but for men, right? Women can read this too. Fantastic book. You can treat that like a devotion. I can't believe I didn't pull it. I have that book. I think it's in my car. Manovationals, the timeless wisdom on living the 7 manly virtues. Fantastic. You guys will love that. Guys, I'm going to leave it below. Check these books out. Let me know what you're reading so I can check it out, because I need more recommendations. And I will see you guys soon.